What's happening in Japan? It's been 15 years since the earthquake and tsunami affected the eastern half of Japan. It was extremely devastating. It was a tragedy. A lot of people lost their lives that day. My name's Joe, and I'll be reading this article, translating it, and giving you some phrases that you can learn from the news. And let's find out how people have marked that day um, 15 years later. So, 東日本大震災から今日で15年。東日本、日本 is Japan. Higashi is eastern, eastern Japan. Daishinsai, Dai is big. Sometimes with things like this, we translate it as great, meaning big, Great Fire of London, the great earthquake disaster. Kyode, so today, so from that event, kara, kyode jugonen. It's 15 years from that disaster to today. This article's from a few days ago. It happened on the 11th of the 3rd, as we say in Australian English, March the 11th. 15年前の2011年3月11日、東日本大震災が起こりました。So 15 years before, 15 years ago, on the 11th of the 3rd, 2011, okorimashita is occurred, and as I said, great earthquake disaster of eastern Japan occurred. 警察庁によると、地震や津波で亡くなった人は3月11日で1万5901日です。So according to the police of Japan, the police department of all Japan, that is Keisatsu is police, Cho is like department or ministry of police. Keicho Satsu ni yoru to, according to, ni yoru to, according to. Jishin, Jishin is earthquake. Tsunami, tsunami is tsunami, we might say in Australian English, tsunami, but tsunami. So in that earthquake and tsunami, nakunatta hito. You may have heard that shinimasu is to die, and that verb isn't appropriate for when people have passed away. Even in English, we say passed away. We don't say when we're trying to be polite, we say passed away. Nakunatta, nakunarimasu is the polite way, the respectful way to say passed away in Japanese. The people who passed away in the earthquake and tsunami, according to the Ministry of Police, sorry. On here it says the 1st of March, but I'm sure it should say the 11th, is 10,000, sorry, yeah, 15,901 people passed away on that day. 今も2519人が見つかっていません。Even now, 2,519 people haven't been found. 大きい津波が来た東北地方の海岸では3月11日、たくさんの人が亡くなった人たちのために祈りました。So, 東北地方. 地方 means region. Touhoku means eastern north, the northeast of Japan. In that area, Kaigan, on the coastlines of that area, where the large tsunami came, Oki tsunami ga kita. So On those shorelines, 3月11日、たくさんの人が亡くなった人たちのために祈りました。So many people came out on this date to pray. 祈ります is to pray. 祈りました。Pray for ために pray for the people who passed away. 亡くなった人たち。人 is person, 人たち people. 亡くなった人たち。岩手県宮古市の津波で被害を受けた保育所では、子供たちが津波から逃げる練習をしました。So they're doing a practice. So in Iwate-ken, in the city Miyako City, there's a hoikusho, a children's daycare type thing, a young person's daycare or early education center. So at this early education center was a place, it incurred a lot of damage from the tsunami. At that place, on this date, on the 11th of the 3rd this year, the children were practicing how to escape from tsunamis, from tsunami. 毎年3月11日に行っています。行っています is to be held, so every year on this date at this young children's education facility, they practice escaping from tsunami. It's a reality in this region that they have to prepare for. 被害を受けた人のために、被害を受けた人のための家では、年を取って一人で生活する人も増えています。So at a house that's built for people who get damaged from disasters, 被害を受けた人, people who suffer damages or incidences, there's more and more people in these places who 年を取って have taken years. Toshi is years, totte is sort of to take. That means older people. And 一人で生活する人。一人で by yourself, 生活 is life or lifestyle. So living by yourself. People who are old and living by themselves have increased in the houses for people from who've suffered from disasters. これからも被害を受けた人たちの生活を助けていくことが大切です。So これからも is from this moment on. It's important. 大切です。大切 is important. What's important? 助けていく。助ける is to help. So helping people, helping the lives, helping the lifestyle of people who have experienced damage or loss from these natural disasters is really important from now. So it's been 15 years since the events of the earthquake and tsunami in this region, but whether it's children practicing how to survive tsunami or people praying for the lives lost on that day, the disaster had a huge mark on the people of that region and people all over Japan. And it's not something of the past. It's not something that goes away. It's something that's possible to happen again and that people have to be prepared for. Japan is the sort of country that has the public services there ready to help when disaster does strike. And they do take great effort in preparing for things like this. However, the force of nature is indomitable. And I hope something like this doesn't happen, but we know that the nature of Earth, of Mother Nature, is that sometimes she is angry, so we have to prepare. Um, Thank you for listening. 聞いてくれてありがとうございます。じゃあ、さよなら。